Howdy, howdy. Today is Friday, July 31st, last day of July. I will do, as I did in the last video, a reading that'll cover both the rest of today, which is the 31st, and going into Rabbit, August 1st, which is tomorrow. So this will cover a reading for both Friday and Saturday. Hope you're well. We're going to read from the Dali Tarot. Let's just do this. Dali Tarot. Make sure we don't have it. All the cards are upright. I hope you're well and are receiving and processing and distilling that void of course moon, which I talked about in the last video. Gives us a chance to process and really distill what came to light, what came to fruition, what ended, what began. What phase, so speaking of moon, phase. That's one of the things, like, we often get very black and white about how we perceive beginnings and ends, but really it's just phasing. Move from one phase to another. And always, hopefully on an upward. Anyway, where are we today? So again, this reading is for the collective for July 31st and August 1st. If you would like your own private reading, just direct message me on any of the platforms where this will post, and I will set something up with you. Liking, sharing, subscribing, doing any interactions with the videos ensures that they get out to whoever needs it that we don't know. I'm a big fan of helping people just by doing stuff. Just by being, we help one another. You don't even know. Just by being. How are you being? Are you doing whatever it is that you're doing and bringing the most of who you are to what you're doing? And therefore, without lifting a finger, an extra finger, affecting and growing the world and changing the world around you. I think that's what is meant by it. It says, be the change that you want to see in the world. I think it was Gandhi who said that. Just by doing whatever it is that you're doing right now, with more of you in it, better. With all of your heart, all of your mind. First card to come out. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Yeah, taking responsibility for our thoughts. Taking responsibility for our thoughts. Like all of a sudden seeing that what you're thinking and how that is coming out into action has more power than you realize. So even forget about whatever it is that you're doing. Actually, your things are getting done even without, you're that powerful. We are that powerful. And we must be humble in the face of that reality. We must. The thoughts that we have are very powerful. Things manifest. humbly look at the way that your thoughts, the thoughts that you see yourself having, the self-talk, the talk about other people or situations. Look at that. And be humble and gracious with yourself if it's not kind. And continue to intend and make the actionable corrections to be more loving in your thoughts, because it is the small things. The high priestess, yeah. You have more power than you realize. Your heart and your head have more information than you realize, and you're putting out more information than you realize. So if things are keeping you up at night, things aren't going the way you want them to go, anchor on spirit. Ask for divine help to cut away, to get more discerning. Use these looks at the way you are in a discerning, kind love. That's discernment involves love. Judgment is something different. Four of Wands. Loving in harmony. Moving that cushion because I have some other decks here. Mermaids and Dolphins by Doreen Virtue. Get clinical about, again, if you find yourself in unhelpful, unkind thought patterns, a lot of the time, gossip, using your communication in hurtful ways towards yourself or others, get clinical about what's actually going on with you there. Just step back. Use the information that you're gaining from these looks, from taking this type of responsibility for yourself, to change, to go to higher wisdom, to become a more discerning person, live a more discerning life from this higher place of wisdom, to conduct your life in a way that's clean and honest and in harmony. And the actions that come out of that become more harmonious. Keep going for it. Keep following that path and keep being inelegant. Risk being inelegant about it, but continue trying. Synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So I'll tell you a small story. I was in physical therapy this morning, and during my physical therapy program session this morning, I all of a sudden started laughing because I was really happy because I am really making some great progress. And so I'm doing my own program, doing the routine that my therapist wants me to do every day, even outside our sessions. And so the progress is being made. I'm really I'm working it. And so during today's session, I was noticing that the fluidities of my movements are coming back, and I'm just super grateful. And during that, I remembered that the little boy downstairs from me drew me a Lego woman. And I was laughing. I'm like, yeah, I used to I feel like I was walking around like a Lego woman before. And my therapist was laughing and I was laughing. And so I was thinking about this little boy and his family. I walk out of therapy and there's their family. You are more powerful Your thoughts are more. And I'm thinking about this family, you know, in this really great way. You know, and I'm laughing, and, you know, so there's a lot of joy, there's a lot of, you know, gratitude involved in every part of that conversation I was having with my therapist about this little boy and his family. And I walk out of therapy and boom, there they are. That's what I say when you are more powerful than you realize. What's the power that you're putting in? Draw from your higher wisdom, draw from that higher self. The changes that we've been asked to make are obvious in the light of this full moon. The changes are obvious in the light of this full moon. To become more conscious of how and who we are in and our role, and to be humble in the face of that. We have to be more, we are a precious and insignificant part of this universe. I've got the crystal deck here to support us as well. Let's see what card comes out. Ace of Swords. This one came out at the top of the, at the bottom of the deck when I read 2 days ago for the 2-day reading. So this is clear quartz crystal. Clear quartz. This is often another name. Ace of Swords. So again, new ideas, being really clean, transparent. Let what you've seen show you, and take that in without judgment, without judging yourself. Take it in and go for this. We're in a new beginning of how to use this kind of power. But it's okay that it's okay that you're, like I said, beginner's mind. Be in a beginner's mind. Gracious, open, grateful for these lessons. I love you. Do what you need to do with the reading. Thank you for being here. Have a great couple of days. See you soon.